I love her attitude towards things because she walks into every day with a sense of hope and aspiration. And I think she wasn't afraid of just throwing caution to the wind and leaving the fact that there were a lot of constraints around being a woman in 1917. She kind of leaves that in the dust, and she's not interested in conforming. And I think that that's a really emboldening character to play. And I want I want little girls and boys to watch that and see that that's important, you know.
The story was ambitious and that we were building a world. So I love that aspect of it. I also love the opportunity to make a movie that was based off something that has been beloved for decades. And also from a character standpoint, something that was a departure for me to play. And I thought that people would enjoy seeing me. First of all, I would love playing this role because they don't come to me very often, where I am more slick and a shyster and a con man and can't be trusted, but yet try to be a little charming to get my way and looking for the quick buck and the next hustle. So those elements attracted me. And then to work with this one.
Chemistry is such an interesting thing. I've had experiences where you know when you have it naturally, and you know when you don't have it naturally, and you can fake it, and it's totally fine, and it's totally doable.
Like she has with every other male star.
Every other male star. Yeah, we'll see. But if you have it naturally, and I knew we had it naturally when we first met, we just had this immediate rapport that was like effortless. And I was like, we're going to have fun. And I think if you have that instinct of we're going to have fun, then you know the scenes are going to kind of, chemistry is funny. It's actually not this person and this person. It's the space between them. That's what I think chemistry is. And like, that's when the scene comes alive and where you can stretch them around and improv, and because you know you're safe with your scene partner. You know they can see where you're going. They're going to catch you and respond and catch you and respond. And that's when the scenes just have this life. Yes. So if you naturally get along, I think that usually leads to a great on-screen chemistry.
I couldn't agree more, because chemistry isn't just this and this. It's this.
No, I said that.
You did?
I just said that, yeah.
You
literally plagiarized it, and it's like you blanked off and thought, I'll give this a whirl. Yeah.
Oh.
You see that? I'm sorry about that.
Sorry.
My favorite part was working with DJ and Jack. Like that was the bit that was like the three of us together, confined on that boat, just had endless fun. And I knew I just had the best scene partners in the whole world, because and that was the thing, you'd walk into every day, like you'd run to work. So you just knew it was going to be a joy. It was going to be fun. And the scene would transcend what you thought it was. Like on the page, it was something. And then I knew with these guys, it would become something else. And that's fun for me. It's like that leap into the unknown every day of what this scene could possibly become. And Jama Colette Serra, our incredible director, is so free-spirited that he allows for that. And he carves out space in the day for that. And it wasn't too structured. We got to get this shot, this scene. It was like, let's see what happens. And you never get that on these big movies. The let's see what happens never happens.
No.
It's always so structured. So I'm thrilled about that. You can talk eventually in this interview.
It's so rare for you to, because there's so many complex moving parts to making a movie, especially a movie of this magnitude, but it's so rare where every element, and basically talking about every individual, was a joy to work with. Because usually, you know, in something like this,
got a couple of rotten eggs.
Well, you got a couple of rotten eggs, you got to deal with this, deal with that. But this, in this case, amazing.
And the craftsmanship of everybody, every crew member, everyone brought their A game. And it was just a really energized, creative atmosphere every day. It was wonderful.